Yo! I'm joking, I'm not that gangster. Today's video is going to be 3 traffic hacks to help you guys drive more relevant and engaged traffic to your website, which in turn will help you make more sales. And I'm just going to flop my hands everywhere. Okay, let's get into it. Traffic hack number 1 is use question and answer platforms like Quora. So this is mostly for those of you who are blogging. If you're not blogging, then I highly recommend you do. Stay tuned for a video. When I upload it, I'll put it in the description. Stay tuned for a video that I'm going to do on blogging as well, and how that can generate leads for your business and how you can generate more site traffic. But it's really, really good for those of you who are bloggers. Quora is a question and answer platform, as I mentioned, and a question and answer platform is where absolutely anyone can ask and answer a question. And you know, there's some really quite fun questions on there that are quite funny to read, but there's also a lot of business related ones, whether you're in marketing, whether you're in artistry, whether you're in baking, whether you're in vehicle mechanics. There are so many different industry questions are being asked about. Best thing is just to go have a look. And I would look for, if you are a blogger, I would look for questions that are related to an article you've written. So if you've got an article about baking a cake, then answer a question on baking a cake and, you know, link to the post. Just to make that a little bit clearer, because, you know, I'm waffling on a little bit. What you should do is find these questions that are related to your business, answer them as best you can with as much detail, and then at the bottom, link to your website or link to a lead magnet or link to the article, whatever it is, just link to it. And what that does is, not only does it give you a little bit of clout with SEO, but it also, you know, it helps more and more people find your business, and it's 100% free. Now, I have over and over again been able to literally 10x people's site traffic just from using Quora. For some people, it doesn't work so well. If you are service-based, then this does work best, especially if you can provide your services globally, because Quora has a global audience. But it really is worth a try for absolutely anyone. If you've got lead magnets, then it's also a good way to start promoting those without spending too much money on Facebook ads or something similar. So Quora, highly recommend it. It is an awesome platform. Now let's just dive into number 2. Number 2 on traffic hacks is to start guest blogging. A lot of people are saying that guest blogging is dead. It is totally not, trust me on this. Guest blogging is where you would write an article on someone else's website and include a link back to yours. Again, this is really, really good if you have lead magnets or something that you can give away for free in return for an email address. Now we're getting to that time of GDPR, don't forget to mention what else you're going to be emailing them about, etc, etc. At time of opt-in, just a quick reminder, otherwise I might get moaned at for not putting that in there. There are literally hundreds of different websites that you can guest blog for. Some of them are big, some of them are small. I do recommend starting off with the small ones, simply because they tend to be easier to get into and can give you a little bit of clout when you are going towards the bigger publications. I will link to a couple of places below where you may be able to become a guest blogger. Obviously no promises, because it also all depends on your writing. Unless it is a sponsored post, I do not recommend selling something. I recommend providing value and encouraging people to either follow you on social media or go to your website. Cool thing is, if you have a pixel on your website, then you can retarget to them as well. Nice little tip there. But yes, so guest blogging is an absolutely brilliant way for, you know, getting your content in front of other people. You know, it doesn't have to have your business's name on it. It just has to have your business's name in it, if you get what I mean. And this also provides a really good opportunity for link backs. So if you've got resources that are related to the article in question, then you can link back to them, and it, you know, it's another good thing for SEO. So on to number 3. Number 3 is social bookmarking sites. Social bookmarking sites are pretty much what it says on the tin. They bookmark websites. But what it is, you've got ones like StumbleUpon. Now StumbleUpon is my favourite one to use. It's the one I use the most because I find that it gets the most traction for me. What you do is you go on there and you've got a toolbar at the top, and you can press stumble, and it will give you a page that's related to the interests that you've put in. So if I've put in marketing, then it will show me marketing content. If I've put in baking, it will show me baking content. If I put cars, it will show me cars. Or a mixture of all 3, because it probably will have all 3 in, because that's what I like. But the cool thing about social bookmarking sites is you can actually add your own content into them. Instead of other people having to enter your content, you can enter your own, you can enter someone else's, it's completely up to you. But I found it can be a really, really good way to increase traffic on my client's site. One thing to remember is sometimes it won't work for you. Sometimes these platforms just won't work for you. Other times they are going to skyrocket your traffic. So just test to see which one works best for you. I will pop some links in the description of some social bookmarking sites so you can get started with that. I will also pop a link to Quora and a couple of places that you can guest blog. There you have it, short and snappy, just how you guys like it. Is 3 traffic hacks to help drive more traffic to your website. If you do have any questions or want any clarifications on any of the 3 points that I've said today, then feel free to comment below. If you like this video and want to see more and start learning more about how you can grow your business, then click the subscribe button below. Cool. Been awesome. Catch you later.